This is Sway.
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 In the morning.
In the morning.
In the morning.
Shake it.
Wake your fuck ass up. That crust out your eyes.
Chris Rivers,
What's
man.
up, bro?
Let me tell you something, man. His father had to be somebody you know and love, I know and love.
No doubt.
The one and only Big Pun, man. Man. Let me tell you, man, early on when Joe and Pun first came out, Flo Joe was out and all these early records.
Yeah.
They used to come out to California. And your father used to come on our radio show, my partner King Tech and I, the world famous Wake Up Show. First syndicated radio show globally on commercial radio. And he was very instrumental in us setting the tone of what we wanted this show to be, all inclusive of all rap, all hip hop from every region in the country. We didn't have any, we transcended all those regional boundaries that were there. And then the other thing that was interesting about Pun, because at that time in Joe, there wasn't a gigantic Puerto Rican community, on the West Coast. So that was the other thing that was, it may not seem like nothing today, but back then to see a Puerto Rican guy rap as great as your father did.
He said it'd be sweat on blacker than cold. Like, they couldn't believe it.
They couldn't believe that, right? And so one of the things your father helped us to do is we used to do this simulcast with Marley Marl from the West and East Coast. Right, and I would go to Marley's house here on the East Coast, and we would broadcast on the West Coast radio station, all our syndicated stations. The first time we ever done it was the first of its kind, where you had radio stations sharing this synergy, kind of what Showtime and HBO is doing with the Manny Pacquiao Mayweather fight, and they're both going to be showing it.
Exactly.
We were doing that, and the first MC to spit when we launched this new show was your father, man.
That's crazy.
Wow.
And he did it at Marley Marl's house, and we had rappers like Exhibit and Razzcast and all these guys, and it was like a East Coast West Coast battle.
Crazy.
Crazy. Another thing your father did for us, King Tech and I, we did a lot of concert tours.
Yeah.
And which kind of helped launch what people know as Rock the Bells today.
Mm-hmm.
Well, this is
Rock
prior,
the Bells too,
but we used to call it what do we used to call it?
Jingle Bells?
No, good, Chris, you're a funny dude, man. Jingle Bells. No, we used to call it Wake Up Show 101.
Okay, that's cool.
Hip Hop 101 tours. And we brought your father to Vegas. He's performed for us on our shows a couple of times.
That's crazy.
And I actually put money in your father's hands. And I like to think that some of those designer diapers you were rocking as a kid.
Yeah, definitely. Sway.
I had a lot to do with that, dog.
My brother.
Welcome to the show, Chris Rivers, man.
Yes.
All right. And
you bought me my first Game Boy. That was you. That was you. I appreciate it.
Yeah, man, because we did pay him a lot. Chris Rivers, you know, being the son of someone who's iconic and famous, and unfortunately he's no longer with us.
Yeah.
As an MC, do you feel pressure or do you use that as fuel?
A little bit of both. Like at first I felt more pressure, a lot more than I do now, because I started taking the shit like after high school. I'm 21 now, so I was like 17 after I graduated. So I was still in those years where I was figuring myself out as a person and as an artist. So back then I was a little less sure of myself, and I was starting it, so I had more pressure to like live up to his name and constantly. But all that pressure to stay on my toes and like always deliver, it made me the artist that I am today. And now I'm more comfortable, you know what I'm saying, in my own skin and what I'm doing. So I feel less pressure. So it's more fuel now, like a battery in my back, you know what I'm saying? Because I'm not only trying to establish myself and my own artistry, but I'm also trying to, bring honor to the name, you know what I'm saying, and the legacy. So
Wonderland of Misery. That's an interesting title of a mixtape series.
Yeah.
What was the reasoning for that title?
Oh yeah, it was Wonderland of Misery, the first one, and two. They like me. I wanted to. It was my Wonderland of Misery, the first one. It was my first like tape. Like that's when I first really started rapping. Like there's tracks on there from like years spaced apart from when I first started recording to when we dropped it. So it was really the growth of me. And there's like 27 tracks on the tape, and it has no like one feel. Like it's totally me, and it's totally what I've been through. And I realized in life, even growing up young, that like things are life could be either beautiful or horrible. It could be wonderland or misery, depending on your perspective and how you look at it. Yeah, I mean, like it's really 100% dependent on how you view things and your perspective on life. So I wanted to give people the full spectrum of who I am. So even though the title was a contradiction, it fortified within itself, because it's everything in one, and that's why I think life is. You know what I'm saying? That's what I was trying to give people.
Chris Rivers,
21, man.
Self-aware.
Very introspective.
Get your game up. Are there any existing like notepads or rhyme books or lyrics that your father may have written that we wouldn't know of that you have access to?
If there is, I don't have access to it. My mom probably does in storage. I know maybe some of it got water damage. Unfortunately, I'm not sure. But I mean, I've seen this handwriting before. If there was, I don't know a person besides my mom on the planet that could read it. It's like chicken scratch. Yeah, like it's just crazy difficult to read it. But yeah, if there is, I'm not sure, but that'd be crazy to find.
Your mom, man, you know, since his death, there's been a lot of controversy surrounding your mom and Joe.
Yes.
You know, and Joe's a friend of mine as well. And I remember reading her saying that if Pun was alive, I'm paraphrasing, he would be ashamed of the way that Joe has treated the family since his death. What is your relationship with Joe like?
I don't have a direct, relationship with Joe. Like a lot of people forget, like my pops died when I was 6.
Yeah.
So a lot of these people that he was friends with and affiliated with, they didn't keep, extensive contact with a 6-year-old. You know what I'm saying? So it's one of those things. And as regarding like the whole situation between Joe and my mom, like I barely even ask her about, like, she knows more and they're going through that whole, process
with
and
the
stuff.
royalties.
Like, all that. Like I don't ask too much. All I do, people are gonna believe what they want to believe anyway on either side. Like all I know is what we've been through, and that's the only things that I know for sure. That's facts. I lived through it. You know what I'm saying? Whether we was homeless or in a shelter, like I know what
y'all
been
were
through.
Homeless.
Yeah, and then, we was in a shelter.
For how long were you living in a shelter?
At least probably like 6 months and change. It was a big chunk of my sophomore year of high school. Like I was about 15.
Wow.
You know what I'm saying? And before that, we was house hopping around and stuff. Like, we've been through it. You know what I'm saying? And as to what caused that, you know what I'm saying, I have no regards to speak, because I only know what I've been through. I can't speak on alleged, you know what I'm saying? But, and I barely even ask. My mom knows all that. You definitely got to talk to her. But, like, it's one of those things, like, I hold no qualms or bad feelings towards anyone. You know what I'm saying? And anything that I do make from, is going to be crafted by my own hand. And I don't have any, I'm not entitled, and I don't feel like I deserve things that aren't my own accomplishments. So, like, I just try to just run with, positiveness and protons and
I'm glad you feel that way, but honestly, you getting an eternal pass with me. Based on your bloodline, bro.
Oh man,
because your pops did work. Like I telling your pops, when we all, what's interesting about art, the dynamic between artists and people who work as DJs or on their personalities or whatever. A lot of times, once artists get on their feet, they look at it like a burden to come back and do interviews or support projects that a DJ may be working. Well, when they were getting up on their feet, they were running up and needing help, and we would assist. Your father assisted us in becoming Sway and Tech in the Wake Up Show, which led to everything else for me. So for that reason, he paid dues with me
endlessly.
That you get the benefit from, all right?
I got rollover paid dues.
That's
dope.
Man. Just don't fuck it up with a whack rhyme.
Yeah, no, I got you.
Okay, all right, cool, man. So we're going to play this song, Ghost Dance, and that's featuring Styles P?
Yeah, Styles P featuring me. We just dropped it. It's over that Hammer Dance from Slaughterhouse Beat. We dropped that video.
Oh, Styles P featuring you.
Yeah.
Okay.
But
all right.
We dropped it. It was like a free. He'd been releasing a bunch of freestyles, and we did it over the Hammer Dance one. And it's fire.
Here's Chris Rivers. You want to speak with him? 888-742-3345.
And it's not a whack verse.
Okay, I hope not. We'll see. Okay. Heather B, what do you think, Heather B? You good? Yeah.
Got the Heather B stamp.
Yeah, Chris Rivers, ladies and gentlemen, son of Big Pun, man. Adam from Miami, good morning. What you want to say?
Good morning, man. Just want to say big hello to you and Heather B. I listen to you guys every day.
Thank you, man. Thank you. You're a citizen.
A Sway in the morning.
Hey, we're looking at Chris Rivers right there spitting. He was the first verse.
Man, that guy is sick, dude.
Oh, man,
sick.
thank you.
Yeah,
Influenza.
You sound good, man. Thanks for your call, Adam. Mike is in North Carolina. Good morning, Mike. How you doing?
Mike.
Hey, what's going on, Sway, Heather, Tracy? What's going on with y'all?
Dog?
What up, family? What you want to say?
Man, Chris Rivers, I second what your boy said on the track, man. Lyrical madness.
Thank you, brother. Thank you.
Madness. Stay hungry and humble, man, and keep bringing that real hip hop back to these streets, man.
Yes, sir.
That's it. That's
Love,
it.
bro.
It is, man. This is what I want to do. Velas is here. Man, he's an upcoming producer, but he's already got bangers on his resume. He's worked with everybody from Chinks to French Montana to Kanye West. I mean, the list goes on and on and on and on. You gonna play some beats for us, man?
Oh yeah, of course.
All right, so man, this is kind of special. Chris, this is is All Day platinum yet? On iTunes?
Nah, I think it's gold.
You got a gold producer right
Oh
here.
my God.
All right.
Golden. He's platinum in my book, man.
There it is,
Diamond.
man. So, man, look, let's just get Velas, give him a beat that he can
Give me
get
some
off
boom
on.
bap shit, man.
Yeah, give him something he can get off on real quick, man.
Some hard shit.
Sway in the morning, Shay 45. I'm happy about the cipher right now.
Yeah.
Yeah.
No, I got you.
Not this one.
No, that's not the one. Okay, let's know Platinum Beast is coming right
Some
there.
bull bap.
Okay, there
Some
it
boom
is.
bap shit.
Yeah, you can turn your
Let me
headphones
hear.
up.
There you go. Let me see. Let me hear it drop real quick. See.
Yeah. Sway in the morning. Yeah.
It's Chris Rivers. Sway.
He caught it?
Yeah. Now I done been through a whole lot. Nothing but gunshots and shelters on my old block. Stove tops coated with cold rocks. Cooked from a coke drop. They tote Glocks. Holding my life, hoping they hold shots. No pops, my soul drops to sisters and moms. Sifting through songs, praying for answers. Taking hits through a bomb. 21, I've seen 7,000 rises of sons. I've seen way too many fucking kids die by the guns. Seen thousands of puns or actors. Fat Spanish rappers. I chill with bastards, ashers, hagglers, and pastors. Roll with nothing but dragons. Everything I do, I'm not slacking. Yo, everything I do, I'm just attacking. I spit hazardous, disastrous, bitch, smacking Chris. Rolling with pseudonyms, nothing you could do to them. I spit rapidly, know that I'm just magically flowing, attackingly Trojans. You know I go off the top, it's how I do it. Sway, just throw me some words so I can flip it off the top and I can just converge. Yo,
Tyrannosaurus Rex.
Tyrannosaurus. When I come through, I'm always spitting them thesaurus. When I come through, you know I got kung fu and it's a Rex like a T-Rex. You know what's next? It's the BX. I spit hazardous, disastrous, bitch, smacking Chris. Suited them. Give me another word so
Cadillacs.
I can just Cadillacs. I give niggas cataracts with rapid raps. When I flow, I just attack. Motherfuckers know I'm not a monster. I just harbor all the pain inside. I'm like Siddhartha, Nostradamus, Gandhi. When I'm fucking off the top, you know I'm just rhyming like the stars just be aligning. When I'm off the top, you know it's crazy like a guillotine. I killed the king. Motherfuckers know I'm just so
Talk
serene.
about the Grammys.
Talk about the Grammys. Motherfuckers know I'm like praying to my granny cause she wanna see me there one day. And I don't give a damn because I'm here right now on Sway. Yeah, I do this every day. Yeah, you know I'm like too hot off top. You know that shit that I just rock. I boulder, motherfucking super soldier, supernovas. I'm spitting all the shit that you just think is colder. I'm a Pluto breeze and I flow with ease. Who's my top five? Is Most Def, Big Pun. Yeah, I said Big Pun already. Who else? Eminem, Lupe, Touche. Who the fuck else? I can't remember right now cause I'm freestyling. Meanwhile in my mind I'm just wildin'. Yo, I split it off top like timing like a metronome. I break the bones every time I skin the tone. Motherfuckers know I got the throne.
Talk about ISIS.
ISIS. What's ISIS? Oh, the terrorist group. No, it's not nice, bitch. And ISIS is all to a Greek goddess. And when I'm flowing like Zeus, you know I'm spreading the noose. And I'm Artemis. I got this shit like rocket ships. I'm in my fucking element. I spit it like it's phosphorus. Everyone to know it's like off the cranium. I'm titanium, uranium. Motherfuckers know I'm blazing them.
Longitude and latitude.
Longitude and latitude. Niggas give me gratitude around the planet mad at you. No, I'm not. I don't give a fuck because I'm actual. I'm tactical and magical and mucking mathematical like Most Def. Mathematics, Miss Big Booty. You know I truly do duties. And motherfucker, you know I got this shit that's off top that's so wicked. And I fucking kill it, Chris Rivers.
Talk about Easter.
Easter eggs. Motherfuckers know I just eat your dead because I'm cannibal. Actual mandible, crack mandibles, cannibal. Like I said before, you know this shit is actual tactical. Yo, let me flow acapella. Yo, I spit hazardous, disastrous, bitch smacker, Chris suited them. Niggas need grease with them just to rap with it immaculate. I'll be cleaner than spit lad the kicks and pass you all while draining my dick. My piss master, this my shit too. I wipe my ass and flush the gift or two. I spit hieroglyphics inside my lyrics are visuals. Known to split oceans of poems, I'm fucking biblical. Young Moses, I rolled the lotus into the pinnacle. Tremendous, stupendous, quenching thirst of the masses. On average, having a status, being the first of the massive. Dragons attacking this rap out of boredom and habit. And if I die, cause my side you could get lost in my casket. Tossing Galactus, mastered it, divorce and no practice. I spit bars so large they warp the orbit of planets. Coursing assassin, you niggas are like porcelain rapping. I'll kick in every door and I win this awesomeness happen. When it's flawlessness, victory, gorgeousness, consistency. Never fuck with rivers unless you offering virginity. Cause lyrically, you cannot fuck with me or visit me. Even at your highest point, you still wouldn't hit my knee. Nigga, please. Collapse your physics to some rapping midgets. Punch your chest so hard, making shoulders clap like last editions. My raps are wicked. I grab gradually retract my lyrics just so you could catch them to the passion of my after image. I ain't my pops B, but I will bust a gun bump in the locks B with oxys. Gosh, but got shots for car seats. Niggas hobbies, I got mommy clocking the Glock C. Ain't the violent type of born from real, how could I not be? Give me problems, but I always knew that I've been the dude. Fuck these other niggas, can't bless a verse or an interlude. Like I ain't the shit, like I ain't rhyming like a veteran. Name one nigga coming right now that I ain't better than ya. Feminine, sweeter than cinnamon, but I stay raw. Slap the shit out you, bitch, like I wear an 8-ball. Hungry, ain't got a buck in the bank. I'm to the point where every rapper look like something to shank. Rivers. Yo, that's a long clip. That's a long clip.
Heather B.
Woo! Talk your shit, Sway.
Yo, yes. Yo, I watch all the interviews and you always say that after the dope ones. I'm like, Heather B gotta say talk that shit, Sway.
Only the dope ones, though.
Oh man.
You motherfucking whack rappers. I think it's a dawn of a new era right now, Heather B.
Wow.
We got a rapper with balls right here, HB.
Wow.
One that's thumping his chest like King Kong right here, HB. That's true passion. That's true hunger. That's true desire. Look how thirsty he is. Chris Rivers.
Yeah, actually, pass me my water.
Coming from that homeless life.
Yes.
Those are homeless lyrics. You know, when you homeless,
Shelter shit.
those are shelter lyrics right there.
I wrote that under a park bench.
I bet.
Under the bench.
I didn't have
Under
a
the bench.
dinner. I didn't have a meal every night of the week lyrics right there.
Word.
Shit.
Damn. You're 20. How old are you?
21.
21?
Well,
goodness.
and a half.
And a half?
Okay, gotcha. Yeah.
That's a new era about to be. A lot of the emo rappers is about to, man.
You know what I
It's looking
find-
bad for the emo.
You know what I find interesting, man, and it's no, I don't want to group you in and compare you, but what I find interesting, one of the last dudes to come up here and do something like that was Nino Man.
Oh man, I saw that.
I am Nino Man, and Sway and I talked, and Tracy, we talked about Nino Man way after he left.
Yeah.
And to me, it's interesting that Nino Man is affiliated with Jada, you know, from the Locks.
Yeah.
And you just played your joint with you and Styles. And
yep.
to me, their eye is always on those hungry
Dope, yeah.
artists, the lyricists, and your pops, man. I hear that cadence in your voice and that style, everything
you.
that you have. Salute to you, man. I haven't gotten this excited since Nino Man came up here and spit
Oh,
bars
man,
like
thank
that.
you, thank
and I
you.
just find the circle very interesting, what y'all doing, man.
Oh,
I love
man,
it.
I
love
appreciate
it, man.
that.
I hear that cadence, like your pops. My
Heather B
goodness.
could have made me put the Glock down.
You heard
Now-
him. You know what I'm saying? I used to do shows with your pops, man. I used to do shows with your pops. So I'm happy for you, and I'm happy that you got that gift as well. Salute
Oh, thank
to
you. Thank
No
you so
doubt.
much. Oh man, my heart's swollen.
Yo, man.
Oh man.
Damn, bro.
Thank you for those words, by the way, because some people don't know how to throw proper words.
Yeah, I was trying to put it on time, but
Oh
I was
yeah. No. It's
But I
so
was
good.
trying to trip you up. I thought longitude and latitude would get you, but
Nah,
that didn't get
that
you.
was an easy one. Yeah, yeah.
Tyrannosaurus. I didn't know if you would be able to go back to
Yeah,
the
but I did.
prehistoric. You did,
Yeah,
huh?
yeah.
I was a lot of loss of words, man, because I've done this for so many years. I'm trying to find. Don't worry. Next time you come up, I'm gonna have different.
Yeah, you better hit me with orange.
But I was gonna hit you with that's a hard word to rhyme with. I was gonna hit you with isotopes.
Isotopes. I could do that.
You could do isotopes?
Yeah, I think so. Yeah, because you combine words.
Yeah.
You combine words.
Yeah.
Like isotopes, all my life been broke. Everything I do, the mic just broke. My isotopes, I'm like iodonic and Einstein combined with all the ropes combined in nooses, and I just truly do. You know what I'm saying? Just it just flows, but you just gotta. Sometimes there's individual
That's a
words
gift,
that don't
man.
right. You know what it is? Because there's talent and there's skill, and there's people who are born with talent. And you got to work for skill. You know what I'm saying? And I've been blessed that the talent, you know what I'm saying, not saying it cockily, I'm saying it humbly, but I was born with enough talent that I was able to also hone and make it a skill.
Yeah, but
You know
you
what I'm saying?
read
Like,
too.
yeah, I read. Yeah, I
You're
read.
educated.
You could
I
tell.
read.
Because not everybody know what isotopes. What isotopes are.
Yeah.
Yeah, fissile matter. Fissile material.
Stop playing, Sway.
I'm just saying. I'm just giving you because I've been following this Iran nuclear deal. So I've been, these are all components to help create a nuclear bomb. So,
Oh yeah.
Yeah. So we'll see if you know uranium.
Just a little uranium, some plutonium.
Plutonium. Damn, he knows. Yo, hey.
Yeah, I put nuclear bombs in my raps. That's why. Yeah.
Damn, I can't. You know, next time you come up here, I'm gonna do my homework.
Yo,
I'm
please,
gonna trip.
please.
My job is to trip you up next time you come up here.
Please. My balance is impeccable, Sway. Come on.
Damn.
Come on, Sway.
Chris
body's
Rivers,
crazy.
man. All right, man. Hold up, man. I gotta get a couple of callers, man. Let's go to Georgia. Mason in Georgia. Good morning. What you want to say, man?
What up, though?
Hey, yo, in 15 years, it's hard to believe that a new era is about to be dawned against hip-hop. Your father has come through your body, my dude.
Oh,
Keep
man.
it up alive, man.
Thank you,
Keep it
brother.
alive. Being
Thank
from
you.
Brooklyn, now living in Atlanta, I'm tired of the computer animated raps out here, man.
Yeah.
You are a gift from your father, man. Your
Oh,
father
my
living
God.
through you every day, my dude.
Thank you,
I'm
brother.
telling you, my dude. You give me goosebumps again, man.
Yeah.
Oh, man. I'm going to make you proud, brother.
Hey, and let us not forget Velas on that beat.
For
that
real.
beat was
That
like
beat, though.
ridiculous. Yo, that beat
That
was
shit was
ridiculous.
perfect.
That beat was marching with you.
What?
You caught an ill pattern to that beat.
Man,
Yo,
what he
thank-
just did on that was special,
Thank
bro.
you.
Yeah,
Thank
man.
you.
Hey, man, won't y'all exchange information? Go
Oh,
to
man,
the
no,
studio?
that's
all right.
mandatory.
All right,
Yeah.
Rex in Cincinnati. Good
What up,
morning. What
Rex?
you want to say?
Yo, it's Lex. But anyway, yo, man.
Okay.
Oh, my God, son. Nigga. Quit playing. Yo, what's wrong with you, nigga? You rhyming longitude and latitude, nigga? Is you crazy? Oh,
Yo.
son. Yo, I'm listening to this shit like, yo, this kid is bananas.
Yeah.
And it made me kind of cheery, yo, because I love Pun. Pun was one of my favorite rappers.
Yeah.
And I feel like niggas don't be putting him in the top 5 when they, you know what I'm saying, when they comparing rappers and shit. I'm like, yo, that nigga Pun got flow. Y'all ain't paying attention. And this nigga sounds just like Pun.
It's the cadence.
It was making me teary, yo. I'm like, yo, man, if I'm listening to this nigga rap, all I can think of back in the middle was
Little Italy. Yeah.
yo, son.
Yo, Lex, you're a citizen, man.
Sway in the morning.
Let me take one more. Lindsay, good morning in Jersey. Lindsay, go ahead.
What up, Lindsay?
Hey, good morning, good morning. I tune into y'all every day.
Hey, you're a citizen.
Sway in the morning.
Listen. I was on my way to get my nails done, and I heard Chris, and I literally stopped my car.
Oh, my God.
I said, I heard a ghost.
Shut the engine down. I'm with that.
I
Thank you so
I
much.
heard a ghost.
Oh, man.
And
Get your nails done on me, girl.
I'm telling you, I haven't even gone in to even get my nails done yet because I just have to tell you, it's just like your dad was CS.
Yes.
And he's here with you, and you're going to be so successful. And
Thank
I'm
you so
excited.
much.
I can't wait.
Thank
I can't
you.
wait to see you out there. You got your #1 female fan right here.
Oh, man.
Wow.
Oh,
Yo.
that's crazy,
Now,
man.
get your
Right
hair done, too, on me, Lindsay.
All right,
Get your-
there it is, man. He ain't homeless no more. He got some
Gotcha.
money in his pocket. All right, thank you, Lindsay. You're a citizen.
That's Sway in the morning.
You know, the other thing is, man, I think you have certain cadence that reminds people
Yeah.
of Pun. That's
Yeah.
why not you just the genetics, but you your own rapper though.
Oh, thank
you.
you.
You have your own
Absolutely.
style
Thank you.
Yeah.
Yeah.
about you, which is
Yeah,
great.
it's different. You know, a lot of people say that, like, 'cause I never get people have this stigma about me that I get angry when people compare me to my pops.
Yeah.
But it's not that. It's like I'm also disregard the statements of people saying I'm trying to be like my pops. That's not what it is. Like the natural. It's like you can't fight genetics, one, and then two. It's like most people sound like somebody already. If I was if I had to sound like somebody, it's gonna be my pops, and that's a blessing because he was
hard to imitate.
Yeah.
You either have it or
Yeah,
you don't. You have it.
Yeah,
You have it.
Thank you.
Um,
You guys are awesome.
Velas, thank you, man.
Hell
man. Thank you for
yeah.
having me.
Yeah, man. I'm looking forward to seeing where your career
No
goes from
doubt.
here, man. You're a talented individual, man.
Appreciate
and
it, man.
congratulations on all your success. And you know, especially as a producer, if you can get a chance to sit down and talk with Ye, I think that'd be one of the most informative conversations you can have. You can have about music, man. So try to make that happen.
No doubt.
All
Thank
right,
you, man.
absolutely,
Appreciate it.
man. How can people reach you, Velas, on social media?
Man, at Velas Music, everything. Twitter, Instagram, everything at Velas Music. Upper side KI 845. Count it. Swanky's Coke Boys.
There it is. And then Chris, man, how can people reach you on social media?
Yes, Dragons and Rivers is Instagram, and only gotta bring the dragons in. And then only Chris Rivers is Twitter, and ChrisRiversMusic.com is the official website, and datpiff.com free download. Wonderland of Misery 1 and 2. If you like what you heard, it's free. Got a bunch of tracks, and the EP on iTunes, The Good King. So definitely check
Go
it
get
out.
that EP, The Good Kings.
Yes.
On iTunes. And support Velas as well as Chris River.
Yeah.
Rivers, and one of the things I appreciate most about you guys, and try to maintain this as much as you can, is your humility.
Oh,
Both
man.
you guys are
Yeah.
humble,
That's
and I
real.
think you're appreciative of any opportunities you're getting.
Yeah, thank you, Sway.
And that's the missing component that I think artists forget, but that'll take you a lot farther.
Yeah.
You know, with that humility. You know what I mean?
Definitely.
So keep that and tell your mom I said hello.
Got you.
Okay.
For real.
Sway.
All right.
It's Sway in the morning, only on Shade 45.